the concept of recycling our waste has been around for as long as I can remember. If it is such a widespread idea, then why is rubbish still a massive issue throughout Ireland? As a country, we produce more waste per person than most other countries in the world. According to the EPA, we generated nearly 14 million tonnes of waste in 2018 alone. With the average Irish person producing around 2.9 tonnes of rubbish per year, we make almost double what the UK do per person. Annually, that is equivalent to 105,000 plastic bottles. It needs to stop. As a result of our overconsumption, Ireland has had to resort to shipping millions of tonnes of waste to other countries, primarily China. Unfortunately, as of 2018, China announced that they can no longer keep up with our overconsumption and refused to continue taking on our waste. They said it was simply too much. Illegal dumping and littering are massive problems in Ireland, and they are difficult to monitor. Organisations such as the Pure Project and the National Litter Pollution Monitoring System have been founded in an attempt to tackle our huge waste problem. The National Litter Pollution Monitoring System found that pedestrians caused a massive 41% of littering and concluded that the main littered item was cigarettes. Cigarettes leak small amounts of dangerous chemicals into the surrounding soil and can cause massive ecological damage over time. Fines have been implemented in an attempt to stop this issue. The outbreak of the coronavirus has only added to the demolition of our environment. The massive lifestyle change meant that we now needed to wear personal protective equipment, or PPE, in order to defend ourselves from the virus in public. With the introduction of PPE, China's production of these single-use masks and protective gloves increased to 116 million per day. These huge amounts of product were just enough to meet the worldwide demand. If everyone used one single-use mask and a set of gloves every day throughout the pandemic, we would have used 129 billion masks and 65 billion pairs of gloves. The waste produced from just 1 year in use of PPE has been catastrophic for our environment. Millions of tons of PPE were dumped, littered and wasted. Many of this ended up in the sea where helpless sea life are getting killed as a result. I live in a small village in Kildare named Calverstown, which is one of the many areas that takes part in the initiative called Tidy Towns. Tidy Towns was launched by Board Fáilte in 1958 in order to encourage towns to maintain a good environment to work, live and visit. Friendly competition was created to encourage more participation. My town is one of the many participating areas, and the difference in the local environment is notable. There is never visible litter, the grass is always maintained monthly, and there are many bins scattered across the area. The result of this initiative is long-term care of the local environment by these communities. These programs are helping Ireland to slowly but surely become a more sustainable country and to reduce the amount of litter in our environment.